Well, you know, in the films, the Millennium Falcon often have trouble jumping to hyperspace, so that's appropriate, right?
There you go.
Had a little bit of trouble. All right, well, in the new film, I Smile Back, Sarah Silverman plays a self-destructive housewife trying to battle her inner demons while balancing her life as a wife and mother. It's a decidedly heavy role for the well-known comedian, and film critic Richard Crouse caught up with her recently at the Toronto International Film Festival.
How much do you love me? Oh, good. Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. Promise you'll never leave me.
She turned around and gave the kid a huge smile. Whatever it took, he knew he was going to marry that girl.
And did he?
I'd marry you 100 times.
This is an uncompromising look at mental illness, at addiction. Can you describe to me what shooting it was like? Because you often hear, oh, it was really grim on screen, but backstage, you know, off screen, we had loads of fun. I don't get the sense that was the case here.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I told myself going into it, because when I attached myself to this, it was nothing. I was like, yeah, sure, because it didn't occur to me it would ever get made. Most things don't get made. I don't know if you know that. And you know, if it was real, they'd get like a real movie star or something. Then a couple of years later, it became real. You know, they said, oh, well, what's happening? And I was like, great. And then I just spiraled down onto a bath mat in my bathroom and just was like, what have I done? And then I psyched myself up by saying, you know, between action and cut, it will be dramatic, and then the other times we'll just have a good time and do bits and laugh. And I'm so glad I didn't know the reality of it, because I would have tried to get out of it, and I'm not brave, and it wasn't a laugh fest between cut and the next action. It was, I mean, I couldn't possibly call the experience fun, but it wasn't a bad experience. It wasn't unfun. It was just, I loved everyone I worked with. It was amazing. But it is what like actors talk about that I used to scoff and roll my eyes at. It's a lot to carry around.
I just want you to be happy, Lainey, like you used to be.
Can't breathe.
Don't you want to be happy?
And you were attached for this for 4 years. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that is waiting, money being put together, whatever it is that happens when films are being developed. But what was it that kept you interested over that amount of time?
It was something that I connected to, and I felt I had stuff to draw on. And, you know, I had the help of the director and the writers to really keep me from unconsciously delving into my bag of tricks that every comic has and a lot of actors have. And that restraint was very helpful.
There is talk, critics are saying that this is a career-changing performance for you. Does that mean anything to you? Because you know that you've had this inside you. So do you think that it changes everything, like, or no?
I try not to, you know, I'm trying to let it make me feel nice.
Right.
But I also have a realistic view of what it really means and what.
And what's that?
Well, no, it's very nice. It makes me feel so good. But I'm just not. I'm not banking my happiness on it.
Right.
What do you want?
I'd love to smile like that again.
Can't wait to see that. And I Smile Back is playing now at Toronto's TIFF Bell Lightbox Theatre.